Chosen one, you are moving, but with someone who loves you. This is your partner's description. I need you to listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal is not something small, and if you ignore this moment, you may miss a turning point that has been prepared for you long before you understood your own path. You are not just moving forward in life, you are stepping into a new chapter where love walks beside you, not behind you, not ahead of you, but with you in perfect timing. This is not random, and it is not by chance, because I have already seen the days ahead of you, and I know the heart that is being aligned with yours. Stay with me, because what you are about to understand will shift how you see your future and the person who is coming into it. Type Amen to affirm. You are moving, not just physically or emotionally, but spiritually, into a space where you will no longer feel alone in your journey. This movement means that the seasons of confusion, delay, and silent waiting are being replaced with clarity, connection, and shared purpose. The one who is coming into your life is not entering by accident. They are being guided step by step to meet you at the exact point where your life begins to change. I have been preparing both of you separately, shaping your hearts through different trials, so that when you finally come together, you will understand each other without needing many words. Listen closely, because this partner is not like those who came before. They will not bring chaos into your life, and they will not make you question your worth or your direction. This person carries a calm presence, a quiet strength that does not need to prove itself loudly, and a deep respect for who you are becoming. They will see you clearly, not through fear or insecurity, but through truth. And that truth will feel unfamiliar at first, because you have not always been seen this way. I am asking you now, if you feel something stirring inside you as you hear this, take a moment and gently like this video, because it helps this truth reach the one heart that needs to hear it at the exact right time. This partner loves in a way that is steady, not rushed, not forced, and not dependent on temporary feelings. They are patient with growth, including their own, and they do not run when things require effort. They understand that love is not only about emotions, but about commitment, presence, and choosing each other even when life becomes difficult. You will notice that with them, you do not feel the need to perform or pretend, because they create a space where you can simply be. Type 1111 if you believe. They have also been through their own battles, and this is important for you to understand. Their past has shaped them, but it has not hardened their heart. It has refined it. They know what loss feels like. They understand disappointment, and they have faced moments where they questioned everything. Yet instead of becoming bitter, they became deeper, more aware, and more intentional about the kind of love they want to give and receive. This is why when they come into your life, you will feel something different, something grounded and real. It will not feel like a temporary high or an uncertain connection. It will feel like coming home to something you did not know you were missing. There will be a sense of peace that does not need explanation. A quiet knowing that this is not something you have to chase or hold tightly out of fear. You are moving into a space where love does not confuse you, it confirms you. Where presence does not drain you, it strengthens you. Where words are not empty, but backed by consistent actions that show you exactly where you stand. This is what makes this connection different from anything you have experienced before. This person respects your journey, including the parts that were difficult. They do not judge you for where you have been, and they do not try to control where you are going. Instead, they walk beside you, supporting your growth without trying to change your identity. They recognize your strength, even in moments when you feel weak, and they remind you of who you are when you forget. Understand this clearly. This connection is not built on illusion, it is built on truth. And truth does not need to rush. It unfolds naturally, step by step, in a way that feels aligned and peaceful. You will notice that things do not feel forced with this person, and that is because I am the one guiding this connection. You are not losing anything by moving forward. You are gaining something that was always meant for you. The delays you experienced were not punishment, they were preparation. The people who left were not failures, they were lessons. Everything that has happened has been leading you to this moment where you begin to understand what real love looks like in your life. This partner is not perfect, and neither are you. But what makes this connection powerful is the willingness to grow together. There is humility here, there is understanding, and there is a shared desire to build something that lasts. They will not walk away when things require patience, and they will not give up when life becomes challenging. As you move forward, you will begin to see signs, small confirmations that this path is opening for you. Pay attention to the way your heart feels, not just your thoughts. Pay attention to the peace that comes when you stop forcing outcomes and start trusting the process I have placed before you. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. This is not confusion, this is alignment. I am clearing space inside you so that when this partner arrives, you will not push them away out of fear or doubt. You will recognize them not just with your eyes, but with your spirit. This person carries a gentle way of speaking that brings peace instead of pressure. Their words are not sharp or careless, and they do not use silence as a weapon. When they communicate, it is with intention, with honesty, and with respect for your feelings. You will feel safe expressing yourself around them, even the parts of you that you once kept hidden. That safety is not weakness, it is the foundation of something real. Type 222 to receive blessings. They are not driven by ego, and this is one of the strongest qualities they carry. They do not need to dominate or control situations to feel important. Instead, they lead with understanding, choosing connection over conflict whenever possible. This does not mean they avoid challenges, but it means they face them with maturity and balance. When disagreements come, they seek resolution, not victory. You will also notice that they pay attention to the small things, the way you speak, the way you react, the things that bring you joy, and the things that quietly hurt you. They observe without judgment, learning who you are without trying to change you. This attention is not intrusive, it is caring, and it shows how deeply they value your presence in their life. There is something else you must understand about them. They are not perfect, but they are willing to grow, willing to listen, willing to admit when they are wrong, and willing to work through difficulties instead of escaping them. This willingness creates a space where both of you can evolve together. Growth will not feel like a burden, it will feel like a shared journey. This partner has a deep respect for loyalty, not just in words, but in actions. They do not entertain distractions that could harm what they are building with you. Their focus remains steady, and their commitment is not easily shaken. You will not have to question where you stand, because they will show you clearly through consistency and presence. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. As you move closer to this connection, you may feel moments of hesitation. This is natural, especially after everything you have experienced before. But I am asking you to look beyond your past and allow yourself to receive what is being given to you now. Do not let old wounds speak louder than the new peace that is entering your life. This person also carries a sense of purpose that aligns with yours. They are not lost or directionless, even if they are still discovering parts of their path. There is a drive within them to build something meaningful, something that lasts beyond temporary satisfaction. When your paths join, you will find that your visions begin to align in ways that feel natural and effortless. You are not meant to carry everything alone anymore. This connection brings partnership, not dependency, but a shared strength where both of you support each other. There will be days when you feel tired, and they will be there to lift you. There will be days when they feel uncertain, and you will be there to steady them. This balance creates something that cannot be easily broken. Their love is expressed not only through words, but through actions that show up in everyday moments. Small gestures, consistent effort, and genuine care become the language of your connection. It is not about grand displays, but about reliability and presence. You will feel valued in ways that are simple yet deeply meaningful. There is also a quiet confidence in them that you will notice. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and grounded. They know who they are, even if they are still growing. This confidence allows them to stand beside you without feeling threatened by your strength. Instead, they admire it and encourage you to continue becoming who you are meant to be. You may wonder why this is happening now, why this connection is entering your life at this moment. The answer is simple. You are ready. Not because you have everything figured out, but because you have learned enough to recognize what is real. Your experiences have prepared you to receive something genuine without trying to control it. This partner also understands the value of time. They do not rush into things carelessly, and they do not drag their feet out of fear. They move with intention, allowing the connection to grow at a pace that feels right. This creates stability, something that has been missing from your past experiences. You will find that with them, silence is not uncomfortable. It is peaceful. You can sit together without needing to fill every moment with words and still feel connected. This kind of silence is rare, and it reflects a deep level of comfort and understanding. As this connection unfolds, you will begin to see how everything in your life has been leading to this point. The waiting, the lessons, the moments of doubt, all of it had a purpose. You were being prepared, shaped into someone who could recognize and receive this kind of love. I want you to trust this process, even when it feels unfamiliar. Trust the peace that comes with it. Trust the consistency, and trust the way your heart begins to open without fear. This is not something you need to chase or force. It is something that is being brought into your life with care and intention. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money-attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. As you continue walking forward, you will begin to see how this connection gently reshapes the way you experience life itself. The heaviness that once followed you will start to lift, not all at once, but in small, steady ways that you cannot ignore. This person brings a lightness into your world, not by trying to fix everything, but simply by being present in a way that feels real and steady. You will notice that even in difficult moments, their presence softens what once felt overwhelming. That is how you will know this connection is not ordinary. This partner carries a heart that does not compete with yours, but complements it. They do not feel the need to outshine you or diminish your voice. Instead, they make space for you to be heard, to be seen, and to be valued. There is no hidden agenda in their actions, no silent manipulation behind their kindness. What they show you is what they truly are, and that honesty becomes the foundation of your trust. Type 1010 if you trust God. There will be moments when you look at them and realize that they understand you in ways that others never tried to. It will not be because they are perfect, but because they listen with intention. They do not rush to respond or dismiss your feelings. They take time to understand, to process, and to meet you where you are. This kind of listening creates a connection that feels deep and unshakable. You may find yourself opening up more than you expected, sharing thoughts and emotions that you once kept guarded. This is not weakness, it is healing. This person creates a space where vulnerability is not used against you, but honored. And in that space, you begin to rediscover parts of yourself that you thought were lost or too fragile to show. There is a calm strength within them that becomes more visible over time. They are not easily shaken by external pressures, and they do not allow fear to control their decisions. When challenges arise, they approach them with a steady mindset, choosing solutions over panic. This strength becomes a source of stability in your life, something you can rely on without hesitation. Type 555 to affirm. You will also notice that they respect your independence. They do not try to take away your individuality or make you feel like you must lose yourself to be with them. Instead, they encourage you to continue growing, to pursue your purpose, and to remain true to who you are. This balance between togetherness and individuality creates a healthy and lasting connection. There is something else that sets them apart. They are consistent, not just in the beginning, not just when things are easy, but even when life becomes complicated. Their actions match their words, and their presence remains steady. This consistency builds trust in a way that no temporary excitement ever could. As you grow closer, you will begin to see how their values align with yours. There is a shared understanding of what matters, a mutual respect for honesty, loyalty, and growth. This alignment makes it easier to build something meaningful together. You are not pulling in different directions, but moving forward with a shared vision. There will be times when you both face uncertainty, when the path ahead is not completely clear. In those moments, you will find strength in each other. This connection is not about avoiding challenges, but about facing them together. You will learn to support one another in ways that bring out the best in both of you. This partner also knows how to bring joy into your life in simple ways. It is not about grand gestures or constant excitement. It is about laughter, shared moments, and the comfort of being together without needing anything more. These small moments become the foundation of something lasting. You may begin to notice that your fears start to lose their hold on you. The fears of being misunderstood, of being left behind, of not being enough. This is because this connection does not feed those fears. It quiets them. It shows you, through consistent actions, that you are valued and appreciated exactly as you are. I am guiding this connection with purpose. Every step, every moment, every interaction is part of a greater plan that you cannot fully see yet, but you will feel it. You will sense that this is different, that this is something you do not need to question or second guess. You are moving into a season where love becomes a source of strength, not confusion. Where connection becomes a place of peace, not uncertainty. This is what I have been preparing you for. This is why you had to go through what you experienced before, so that you could recognize the difference when something real finally arrives. This partner is not here to complete you, because you are already whole. They are here to walk with you, to grow with you, and to build something that reflects both of your strengths. Together, you create something that is stronger than what either of you could build alone. As this path continues to open before you, you will begin to understand that this connection is not just about love, it is about restoration. There are parts of your heart that quietly carried weight for a long time, wounds that were never fully seen or understood. This person does not rush to fix those wounds, but their presence becomes a place where healing naturally begins. You will feel yourself softening in ways that once felt impossible, and that is not weakness, it is trust being rebuilt. This partner has a way of noticing when something is wrong, even when you try to hide it. They are not invasive, but they are aware. Their care shows in how they gently approach you, not with pressure, but with patience. They give you the space to speak when you are ready, and they stay present even when you struggle to find the words. This kind of presence is rare, and it is something your heart will recognize deeply. Type 1212 to claim miracles. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now, but this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will be moments when you test this connection without realizing it, not because you want to break it, but because your past has taught you to expect things to fall apart. You may pull back slightly, waiting to see if they will leave or lose interest, but this time is different. This person does not disappear when things become real. They remain steady, showing you through their actions that they are not going anywhere easily. They are not afraid of your depth. In fact, they are drawn to it. Where others may have felt overwhelmed, this person feels curious and connected. They want to understand you, not just the surface, but the layers beneath. This creates a bond that goes beyond attraction, beyond temporary feelings, into something that feels grounded and lasting. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. There is also a quiet protection in the way they love you. They are not controlling, but they are mindful of what enters your shared space. They value peace, and they do not allow unnecessary chaos to take hold. When something threatens that peace, they address it calmly but firmly. This creates an environment where both of you can feel safe and supported. You will notice that they celebrate your growth, not just your achievements. When you take steps forward, no matter how small, they acknowledge it. They do not compete with your progress or feel threatened by your success. Instead, they feel proud of you, genuinely happy to see you becoming more of who you are meant to be. This connection also teaches you something important about yourself. You begin to see that you are capable of receiving love without fear. You start to understand that you do not need to overgive to be valued, and you do not need to shrink to be accepted. This realization changes how you show up, not only in this relationship, but in every area of your life. There will be moments of silence between you, not empty silence, but meaningful stillness. In those moments, you will feel a sense of peace that does not need explanation. You will understand that connection is not always about constant communication, but about presence and understanding. This kind of silence becomes a comfort, not something to fear. This partner also has a deep respect for truth. They do not hide behind excuses or avoid difficult conversations. When something needs to be addressed, they approach it with honesty and care. This creates a space where problems are not ignored, but resolved in a way that strengthens the connection instead of breaking it. As time moves forward, you will begin to see how your lives start to align in unexpected ways. Opportunities, decisions, and paths begin to connect, creating a shared direction that feels natural. This is not something forced, it is something guided. You will feel that alignment in the way things unfold, in the timing, and in the ease that comes with it. You are not meant to carry fear into this new chapter. I am asking you to release what no longer belongs to you. The doubts, the insecurities, the old patterns that kept you guarded. You are stepping into something that requires openness, trust, and the willingness to receive what is being given. This partner is not here to take from you, but to build with you. Together, you will create something that reflects both of your strengths, your values, and your shared vision. This is not about losing yourself in someone else. It is about growing together while remaining true to who you are. There will be days when things are not perfect, when misunderstandings happen or challenges arise. But what makes this connection strong is the commitment to work through those moments. You will learn to communicate, to listen, and to support each other in ways that bring growth instead of distance. This is the kind of love that does not fade easily. It is not built on temporary feelings, but on consistent effort, mutual respect, and a shared desire to build something lasting. You will begin to understand that this connection is not just a part of your life. It is something that will shape your future in meaningful ways. You will notice that your thoughts become more peaceful, your decisions more grounded, and your emotions more balanced. This is not because they are changing you, but because they are helping you return to your true self. That is what real love does. It restores, it strengthens, and it reveals. There is a quiet patience in the way they handle your moments of doubt. When you feel uncertain or overwhelmed, they do not react with frustration. Instead, they remain calm, offering reassurance without making you feel like a burden. They understand that growth is not always smooth, and they give you the time you need to process your thoughts. This patience becomes one of the strongest pillars of your connection. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You will also notice that they are protective of your peace, not in a controlling way, but in a caring and intentional manner. They are mindful of the energy they bring into your life, and they are careful about what they allow to affect your shared space. This awareness creates an environment where you can breathe freely without constantly feeling on edge. It is a kind of peace that feels unfamiliar at first, but deeply comforting. This partner is not driven by temporary emotions. They do not make decisions based on impulse or fleeting feelings. Instead, they take time to think, to understand, and to act with purpose. This level of thoughtfulness brings stability into your life, something that has been missing in past connections. You will begin to trust not just their words, but their judgment. Type 222 to receive blessings. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. There is also a strong sense of responsibility within them. They take their role in your life seriously, not as a burden, but as something meaningful. They understand that being with you is not just about enjoying the good moments, but also about standing beside you during challenges. This sense of responsibility strengthens the bond between you, creating a connection that is not easily broken. As time passes, you will begin to see how they handle pressure and difficult situations. They do not run away when things become complicated. They stay, they face the situation, and they work through it with you. This reliability builds a deep sense of trust, something that cannot be created overnight. It is earned through consistent actions over time. You may also notice that they bring a sense of clarity into your life. Where there was once confusion, there is now understanding. Where there was once doubt, there is now confidence. This clarity does not come from control, but from alignment. You are both moving in the same direction, with a shared purpose that feels natural and right. This connection will also teach you the importance of balance. You will learn how to give and receive without feeling drained. You will understand that love is not about sacrifice that leaves you empty, but about mutual support that strengthens both of you. This balance creates a healthy dynamic that allows the relationship to grow without losing its foundation. There will be moments when you reflect on your past and realize how much has changed. The things that once hurt you will no longer hold the same power. The fears that once controlled you will begin to fade. This is not because your past did not matter, but because you have grown beyond it. This connection becomes a part of that growth. This partner also values honesty in a way that builds trust instead of fear. They do not hide their thoughts or avoid important conversations. When something needs to be said, they say it with care and respect. This honesty creates a safe space where both of you can be real without fear of judgment. You will also notice that they respect your boundaries. They do not push you into situations that make you uncomfortable, and they do not take your presence for granted. They understand that respect is a key part of any lasting connection. This respect becomes a foundation that supports everything else in the relationship. As you continue forward, you will begin to see how your lives start to intertwine in meaningful ways. Your routines, your plans, your goals, all begin to align naturally. This is not something forced, it is something that unfolds with time and trust. You will feel that alignment in the way things come together. There will be moments of joy that feel simple yet deeply meaningful. Moments where you laugh together, where you share experiences, and where you feel a sense of contentment that cannot be explained. These moments become the foundation of your connection, creating memories that strengthen your bond. This is the kind of love that grows with time. It does not fade when things become routine. Instead, it deepens, becoming stronger and more meaningful as you continue to build together. You will begin to understand that this connection is not just about the present, but about the future you are creating together. You are moving into a space where love is no longer uncertain. It is clear, steady, and real. This is what I have been preparing you for. This is why you had to wait, why you had to grow, and why you had to learn. Everything has been leading you to this moment. As you step deeper into this journey, you will begin to notice that this connection does not only exist in moments of happiness, but it also stands strong during moments of uncertainty. This is where its true strength reveals itself. When life becomes heavy, when decisions feel difficult, and when emotions rise unexpectedly, this person does not withdraw. They remain present, offering a steady presence that reminds you that you are not facing anything alone anymore. There is a deep emotional intelligence within them that continues to unfold as you grow closer. They are aware of their own feelings, and they are also attentive to yours. They do not react impulsively, and they do not allow misunderstandings to grow into distance. Instead, they approach situations with care, taking the time to understand before responding. This kind of awareness creates a connection where both of you feel respected and heard. Type 1111 if you believe. You will begin to see how their presence changes the way you respond to life. Where you once felt the need to carry everything on your own, you now feel supported. Where you once hesitated to trust, you now feel safe opening your heart. This shift does not happen overnight, but it happens steadily, building a new foundation within you that is rooted in trust and peace. This partner also has a strong sense of integrity. They stand by their values, even when it is not easy.